Let me die. Let me die.
Ready. The place, G. Romero Hospital. The year, 1963. Outside, it's a lovely spring day. Inside, the mood is tense. The renowned surgeon, Dr. Corman Courtner, is working feverishly to save the patient on his table. The prospects are grim. Assisting him is his son and protege, Dr. Bill Courtner, and Bill's fiancée, Jan, a registered nurse. Despite the doctor's best efforts, at 12:33 p.m., the patient is pronounced dead. Unbeknownst to any of them, a series of occurrences will be set into motion that will change the very fabric of their existence forever.
He's dead, Jan. I should have known he was as good as dead when they wheeled him in.
You did everything possible. Everything you could.
Everything. Everything except save my patients.
Everything in the books. Now, Dad, do I have permission to take over and try things my way? He's dead, Dad. I can't do any harm.
Very well, the corpse is yours. Do as you will.
All right. Make an opening into the chest cavity. Then massage the heart by hand. I'll handle the brain area.
The brain area.
The brain area.
All by yourself.
By myself. With my new invention, the sonic cortex stimulator, I won't even need to crack the skull. But I need to work fast if it isn't too late.
You talk as if he's still alive.
He is! I just detected a faint pulse beat.
Jan, I'm massaging the heart. That's me massaging the heart.
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Keep massaging the heart.
I am.
By using this sonic device on the motor area, I will stimulate and elevate certain endorphins, which should invigorate the heart. Then it won't need any external stimuli.
God, man, stay away from the motor area. He'll be dead and paralyzed. Have I taught you nothing?
Which would you rather be, paralyzed or dead? Come on, Dad, pick.
I'm thinking you're playing God. Some choices are not yours to make.
It's part of the game.
Hey, this isn't a crapshoot. The human body is an intricate jigsaw puzzle, not a game. Nothing to experiment on.
Just keep massaging the heart. You've already lost your patient, Doctor. I'm gonna save mine.
His pulse beat is coming back stronger than ever. It's unbelievable.
Jan, I'm still massaging the heart.
Oh.
Nothing is unbelievable if you have the nerve to experiment.
Don't experiment on people. You need to be sure of the results first.
I'll be sure now. Stop massaging the heart. Let's see if it can take over by itself. All right, close up the chest. I'm done here. How's his pulse?
Oh, God. Strong and steady.
Yes, very good, Jan.
All right, Jan, you can finish up here. Nothing too tough, just a few whip stitches. I'm sure they covered that in home ec.
Yes, of course, Doctor.
Well, son, I have to admit that while I do not approve of your methods, I am certainly proud of your results. That was an amazing, an extraordinary operation, son.
It's true, Dad, and just look at us. Our hands, our scrubs, white as the virgin snow.
Yes, it's uncanny how we Courtners can do that. But that's not my point. The surgery you performed today is still too risky, too uncontrolled.
Saved his life.
And the after effects, what about them? Will he be a vegetable? Or more importantly, will he be able to fulfill his marital duties? Answer me that. Maybe death is preferable.
You've lost the urge to experiment, to explore.
Explore on people? In an operation like this, there needs to be testing over and over again, under every condition. On monkeys, convicts, the indigent, not people.
I don't believe that man you left for dead would agree. There's more to surgery than just being a carpenter to patch up walls or a plumber to drain pipes. Our bodies are capable of adjusting in ways we have hardly dreamt of, if I can only find the key.
The key to what?
Complete transplantation.
Ah, yeah.
To be able to transplant limbs and organs. To replace diseased and damaged parts of the body so that the new parts will join together as though they had been born there.
Can't be done.
Can! With the special new compound that I created all by myself without any help at all from you, Dad, I'll do it. I know I can do it.
Sure, that's what you say.
That's what I know.
Bill, the line between scientific genius and obsessive fanaticism is a thin one. I want you on the right side of that line.
If I don't experiment, how can I hope to perform operations like the one you almost messed up?
I can't keep covering up for you anymore. The superintendent suspects it's you that's been stealing all the limbs from the amputee operations.
We've got to have them to work with. Sure, mistakes, I've made a few, but I've done it my way.
Darling, I'm so proud of you I could kiss you.
Well, come here then.
Oh, oh, careful, your father's liable to report us.
And stop the floor show. Carry on. I promise when you two are married, it won't be fun to watch anymore.
Well, I can promise you one thing. Your grandchildren won't be test tube babies.
You'd better hurry if you want to catch that plane to Denver, Dad. You know that medical convention can't start without you.
John, will you check on my reservations?
Yes, as an RN, that's certainly mine. I will be right.
That Jan is one fine filly. It's nice to see you back in the saddle again after that whole Doris fiasco.
Oh, Doris, yeah. She was hot. And hot to trot. But what a nag. You know, practically the last thing Doris ever said to me? For God's sakes, Bill, slow down. That wreck was all her fault. Then she had the gall to break up with me in the ambulance.
Yeah, at the hospital, she kept telling me, that she was fine. Women. Of course, she appeared unscathed, but one could never be too careful. I kept her under close personal observation for a week, just to be sure. Of course, her attitude forced me to keep her under heavy sedation the entire time.
Wait, Dad, you did what?
You totaled that caddy. You were in intensive care for days. Her? Not a scratch. It was as if God himself protected that perfect paragon of perfectness that was Doris's paradisiac body.
Wait a minute. Not 5 minutes ago you were judging me for my unethical practices, and now I find out you drugged my girlfriend so you could personally observe her? You told me she was in a coma.
Relax, Bill. She never knew a thing. We were too good for her anyway. I've seen what she's been up to. No. Picture it. You bring her home for the holidays. Imagine how awkward that's going to be for me. There I would be, carving the breast, all the while distracted by Doris's own creamy white loveliness, reflecting in the gravy.
Dad, stop. Hold on. You know where Doris is?
No need to concern yourself with that. I heard the terrible news, read about all the sordid details in the papers. God may have been protective of her body, but obviously not her face. Forget about Doris. To you, she's as good as dead. Besides, if you're planning on being a top surgeon one day, you can't be seen with Frankenstein on your arm. It's bad for business, boy. Besides, you have Jan. She's no Doris, but family connection.
Reservations all set. 3:30 takeoff.
Yeah, so. What do you two have planned?
Oh, nothing much. Just dinner and a drive.
Sure you're not going out to the summer house? It was sneaking off up there. Place gives me the creeps. They should have sold it when your mother died.
Oh, actually, I've never
You
been.
can't sell that place. I mean, it's nice to be able to get away from the city. I can work without anyone snooping around.
You spend too much time up there. All right, Bill. I will see you in a couple of days, huh? Fine operation or no, you're walking on thin ice. Don't go too far.
Bill, every time you touch me, I go out of my mind. Bill, I want to get married. I can't stand not having you.
You and your antiquated mores are the only thing keeping us apart.
Well, my mother always said that a man won't buy the cow if he can get the milk for free. I know you're thirsty, darling, and I want to quench both our thirsts, but this cow needs to be owned.
Silly girl. You are wonderful.
Well, I'd rather be a bride. A wonderfully satisfied bride.
In a few more weeks, then we'll be together.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Jan.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Jan.
Oh, Bill.
Yes, oh, Doris. Jan.
So glad to have found you. I was afraid you'd gotten away. It was a very important phone message that came in for you, and it sounded quite urgent. I've been looking for you everywhere. It was from a man called, Kurt. And he called from somewhere called, the Summer House. And he said that something very terrible had happened and you'd best come right out.
Thank you.
That is immediately.
Yes, I understand.
As in sooner rather than later.
I gotcha. Well, you've always wondered what's kept me away from you so many weekends. Keys?
Oh, but darling, your license. I like to drive.
Bill would bring Jan to Craven Manor after keeping her in the dark for so long. Jan's car had been a gift from Bill's father upon the announcement of their engagement. Were it not for this fact, Jan might not have, against her better judgment, relinquished the keys so very easily. But then again, Jan was never one to argue. Bill's license has been suspended due to a series of mishaps behind the wheel. But it was a lovely spring day. The sun was shining and Jan was eager to get a glimpse behind Bill's veil of mystery. So they flipped the top down, Bill put her in gear, and off they raced into the sunshine-filled blackness of their future.
Bill, why have I never been up there before?
Because the things I'm working on don't need an audience.
Oh, but the telephone call, what about that, though?
All right. All right. Hold off the questions.
Oh, but what's the mystery, Bill? What's it all about?
It'll kill you to wait. We'll be there soon enough, then you'll see. Kurt said it was urgent, so I've got to hurry. You're as bad as Dad, always picking at me.
Bill, why is it suddenly you're upset? I think that sometimes you forget that your father's really on your side. Didn't I agree to be your bride? Bill, just look at how you drive. It's like you don't care if we survive. Would all this matter if we swerve off the edge of Dead Man's Cove? Dead Man's Cove, Dead Man's Cove. The price is high on Dead Man's Cove. Dead Man's Cove, just watch them swerve. Could lose your life on Dead Man's Cove.
You're dangerous. Your driving's bad. Jan, you sound just like my dad. Slow down or we'll get in a wreck. Jan, you sound just like my ex. With all I do, you must concede my mind is primed for any screw. Come on now, Jan, don't be a shrew. I'm marked for greatness, through and through.
Bill might be his own wet dream, but med school had no racing team. Dead Man's Curve was switchback right, signposts raced past their sights. The tires screamed and the traction slipped, and Bill learned the limits of his grip. What happened next, Jan didn't deserve. She paid the toll at Dead Man's Curve.
Dead Man's Curve, Dead Man's Curve. The price is high on Dead Man's Curve. Dead Man's Curve. Watch them swerve. Jan went down on Dead Man's Curve.
Oh, wake up, Jan! Are you okay? Darling, please don't look away. It's all happened just like you said. Darling, what's happened to your head?
Bill went searching through the grass, making plans and thinking fast. He stuffed Jen's head into a sack and took off like a running back. He would not let this be her end. On his skills, her fate depends. Death's a master Bill will not serve. He'll save them both from Dead Man's Curve.
Dead Man's Curve.
finally reaches his goal. Craven Manor, looming high on a hill. Bill climbs the many stairs, pausing occasionally to catch his wind and check his precious cargo. Whispering sweet words of comfort to the bundle in his arms, he knows what he must do. He reaches the door, both terrified and elated, ready to change the hand the fates have dealt, only to find he has, once again, forgotten his keys.
Kurt! Kurt!
All right.
For God's sake, open the door!
I'm coming. Yes. What's the matter? What's happened?
There's been an accident. A terrible, terrible accident. I've got to save her.
Again? Good Lord, sir. It's time to hire you a chauffeur. Wait, what is that? What have you got there?
Kurt, please, prepare the serum.
What? Aren't you going to have a look at the closet first?
No, I can't now. This is more important.
But doctor, you don't understand.
No, Kurt, you don't understand. This is urgent. Do what I tell you before it's too late.
Ah! Good Lord, sir. Who is that?
My darling Jan.
Oh, God.
We must hurry. She's lost a lot of blood.
I think that's the least of her worries.
I'll bring her back. She'll live.
Doctor, she's nothing but a head.
Don't argue with me. Bring me a pan for my Jan. I love it too much. I won't let her go. I need me a pan for my Jan. Now bring me the syrup and don't move so slow. Where the hell is my pan for my Jan? In no time, you see, she'll be smiling at me. I'll fix her up right. You just wait and see.
Only a madman can believe that. There is a pattern to our lives. As a doctor, you must know that sometimes it's kinder to let someone die.
Now it's time to put Jan in the pan. So this must go there, and that will do fine. I need to save Jan, my Jan in the pan. I won't argue with you, it's just wasting my time. She's my Jan, she's now in the pan. If life has a pattern, and the pattern of mine has led me to this, don't give me that lie.
Let me go, please let me go.
I saw her eyes move. Look how they cry.
Let me go, please let me go.
Look at me, Bill. You must let her die. Jan was born with a brain and a heart. Her soul doesn't reside in one or the other. Stop what you're doing, Bill. Don't be a fool. How can you do this if you love her?
My soul is on fire. I'm trapped in this hell. Back from the blackness, from where I can't tell. Someone listen to me. Oh, please set me free. Let me die, let me die. What's happened to me?
What I've done is done. And what I've done is right. It's the work of science. She is mine, and I say she lives. She's my little enchilada, she's my little cherry pie. She's my hot potato, she's the apple of my eye. And I know it's kind of my fault, so I've come up with a plan to get a brand new body for my Jan in the pan. I've had success with transplants. Now I can do it for her.
Transplant her? Transplant her to what?
I can get her another body. I can make her complete again. Sleep well, my darling. Rest and grow stronger.
How long can we keep her alive under these conditions?
69 hours. No more, no less.
Okay. And you believe you can get a transplant on her successfully?
Yes.
Like my arm? Withered and deformed?
With her, I am using my new adreno serum. Oh, her body. She needs a new body. I must go now.
Oh, but doctor, what about the closet? It's the reason I called. Yesterday it almost got a hold of me. I barely got away.
Keep it locked.
Last night it was wailing, making a strange sound. I think maybe this new batch of serum may have had some sort of
Just
side
keep it
effect.
closed! I've got Jan to think about now. I've got to find her a body.
How are you going to go about getting one? Are you headed to the morgue? Doctor, how are you going to do it?
There are ways. There are ways. There are ways.
Slow down! No! 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 Where am I? Bill? Oh my God, where's the rest of me? Bill! Anybody? Who are you? What are you? You can understand me, knock. Did Bill put you in there? And he did this. Oh God, I hate him for what he's done. I should be dead. Whatever he's done has given me a power that he didn't count on. A power that you can feel through that door, can't you? Together we're a power as hideous as our deformities. Together we will have revenge. Do you want revenge? I shall create the power and you shall enforce it. You, the thing inside. And me, the thing out here.
Well, you're awake.
Where's Bill? Where's Dr. Cortner? Wait, I recognize you from the hospital? Doctor?
Kurt. Just call me Kurt. Well, I'd shake your hand, but it appears we're both at a disadvantage. No.
What's locked behind that door?
Horror. Horror no normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than, well, you.
No. My deformed friend. Like all quantities of horror, there is an ultimate, and I am that.
Oh no, there is a horror far beyond yours. And it's locked behind that door. Imagine paths of experimentation that have twisted and turned through mountains of miscalculation, only to become lost in error and darkness. That sum total of Dr. Cortner's mistakes is in there. But once a cadaver, lifeless, weighed down with so many transplants and amputated limbs. Then, the doctor's many serums, it has slowly come to life! It's astonishing! Creepy as hell, but astonishing nonetheless!
That's what he's been doing up here all this time.
Yes, experimenting with transplants on that and on me. He's been tearing away my flesh, time after time, test after test, year after year. My hopes have been raised, and then dashed again, as each new arm he fastened to me withered and warped instead of bonding and strengthening.
Oh, can't you see? You too have fallen victim to Bill's hubris. You're a grotesque like me. But your hideousness pales in comparison to mine, and you have a choice. You could just walk away. I am trapped. I am a monstrosity. And you're just kind of sad. Maybe a little pathetic. But I am truly a freak.
You'll have to excuse me. I have other duties to attend to. Who the hell is Bill?
Bill Courtner was out on the prowl. His preternatural senses heightened. He has picked up a scent. Bill is seeking perfection in an imperfect world and is determined to find it. If his path crosses conventional boundaries, well, so be it. He is willing to do what he must. Kurt is left behind to ponder. What are the ominous-sounding ways Bill is willing to employ to reach his goal? Leaving us to ponder. What the soul of one Dr. Bill Courtner? Will this seemingly Dr. Jekyll discover that he has really been Mr. Hyde all along?
I'm hitting every joint I see. Looking for a way to fix my baby.
Oh no, he don't need maybe.
She's too tall, that one's too fair.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm going where there's sin to spare.
Ooh, girl, you best beware.
I'm looking here and I'm looking there. I might be wrong, but I don't care. Been up all night, can't go to bed. Ain't nothing I'll do for my little head.
Ain't nothing he will do for his little head.
Best not to bother with the girls uptown.
No, 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 no.
'Cause I can't be noticed hanging around.
It's not safe going down.
Gotta get a body that's mighty fine. Cause when I'm done, it'll be mine on mine.
He's in a hurry, can't waste no time.
I'm looking here and I'm looking there. I might be wrong, but I don't care. Been up all night, can't go to bed. Ain't nothing I'll do, my little head.
Ain't nothing he will do for his little head.
Now it's my fault that Jan's in the States. And it's up to me to make it better.
Good luck.
I'm doing my damnedest to find me a date to fill out a cashmere sweater. I promise, it won't hurt a bit. I'm heading on down where the joints are sleazy,
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
where the rooms are dark and the girls are easy.
Oh yeah, makes it nice and easy.
Whoa, those curves, I think they'll do.
Ooh, ooh.
If what's on sale is actually true.
He'll do what he has to do.
I'm looking here and I'm looking there. I might be wrong, but I don't care. Been up all night, can't go to bed. Ain't nothing I'll do with my little head.
Ain't nothing he will do for his little head.
I'm looking for some strange.
You're pretty strange.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Uh-huh.
might have to take this one for a test drive.
Your license is suspended.
Doing this all for Jan, you know.
Sure you are.
I'm looking here and I'm looking there. I might be wrong, but I don't care. Been up all night, it's time for bed. Ain't nothing I'll do for my little head. Ain't nothing I'll do for my little head. Ain't nothing I'll do for my little head. Ain't nothing I'll do for my little head.
What took you so long?
What made you think I'd come?
Honey. Ben always come for me.
Bill always comes early.
They know everything when they see it.
Well, there is plenty to see. I liked your act.
Is that all you liked?
Well, your costume, what there is of it, is interesting.
Is that all?
The rest of the equipment is standard. But the arrangement, though, is pretty special.
What are you doing here? Slumming? You should know. I'm the leading lady around here. I can sit with the squares out front, or I can relax back here with my friends.
I bet you don't have an enemy in the world.
So where are you from?
Oh, around. Just looking around.
And when you get done looking, then what?
Then I operate.
Oh, I can. You're coming across loud and clear. You can flip any chick in the house. By me.
Well, like I said, I'm looking, and you have possibilities.
You don't have to look any further. I'm the real deal. I'm not gonna fake it for you. Are you getting nervous? I'm over 18.
Oh, that wouldn't matter. It's just, well, I'm a doctor, you see, and I've got somebody who needs my help very badly.
Don't forget, you've got needs too. All work and no play makes for dull doctors. I always follow doctor's orders. So, what say we practice on your bedside manner, huh? Look at me. Look. I'm the cure you're looking for.
You may be just what I'm looking for. You know, that test drive might not be such a bad idea.
Why don't you haul your beat-up body back to the bar with the rest of the flies?
Untwist those panties, sweetheart. I'm just in here to change my clothes. Oh. Though now that I have admission, how about I join this party?
Get lost.
Hey there, lover boy. How are you doing? Oh, let me get a look at you. Ooh, you are yummy. You know, you got the kind of face that dame don't mind looking at.
Get out of here. Whoa. Two's company. Three's a crowd.
Since when? Did you want me to blow, sugar? It is my specialty.
Really, having both of you here is quite the game changer.
Oh, and do you like the game?
Yes. Now, ladies.
My friend here has too much class for an act like that. Clear out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hate to say this, ladies, but I think I'd better be going.
What for? Come back later. I'll make it up to you. Swear I will.
Yeah, come back later. I'll remember you. You got the kind of face I ain't likely to forget.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
You lousy. Once in a blue moon, it walks a guy with class and you have to mess it up.
That guy wouldn't have you on a bet.
Says who?
Says me. What's a guy like that want leftovers for?
Leftovers? Tramp.
Oh, ho, ho. All right, sweetheart, it is on now. Let me tell you something. You are one cheap, third-rate stripper.
cheapest thing in here is
Oh!
your act.
Oh! You get off of me! You let go right now or I will quit acting like a lady! You look like that! Whoa! Whoa!
Can't
Whoa!
believe I ever agreed to share a dressing room
Whoa!
with you.
Get off of me! Whoa! 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 No! Oh!
Give that back!
I always wanted to be a brunette!
Get back here, I'll kill you!
A man grossly misunderstood in his own mind, has been rehearsing a speech to Jan until late into the night. Alone in the house for so long, listening to little but the echo of his own fears and the piteous sounds from the thing in the closet. He finds his loneliness has become palpable. There is in him a need. He is desperate to make a connection. Jan has moved him in ways he no longer understands. But is it Jan's plight that stirs him, or is it something more?
Once I was a brilliant surgeon. My hands could heal, my arms were strong. I lived my life for research. One day life went awfully wrong. Once I was a brilliant surgeon. Lived by the oath first do no harm. There was a laboratory mishap. He had to amputate my arm. It all changed in that one moment. My world came tumbling down. My world came tumbling down. Once I was a brilliant surgeon. For me, fate had another plan. Yes, once I was a brilliant surgeon. Now I'm just a right-hand man. My life changed in that one moment. Now I'm just a right-hand man. Now I'm just a right-hand Jan, are you awake?
Yes, Kurt, I am awake. So very awake.
Jan, I've been thinking about what you said. You are correct. I am not blind to the fact that the doctor is using me, but I need you to understand. He is my one chance to regain what I have lost. I am broken. The alcoholic has his bottle. The dope addict, his needle. I had my research. It was my life. And in order to be able to continue my research, I need a surgeon's hands. Plural. The night of the accident, Dr. Kortner was the intern on call. He was forced to remove my limb. Afterwards, in my darkest hour, he bestowed upon me a great gift. And that gift was hope. Determined to reclaim the man I once was, I agreed to become his assistant. So it is in this place that my transplanted grotesqueness has stayed. There is no place else for me. I will not abide in a world where eyes look upon me with pity, where people turn away from me in disgust. I have lived only for the day of his success. You must understand, that is why I say and why you must hold on. Don't you see, the doctor is the key for both of us. He is hope.
Fine, Kurt, whatever. Speaking of Bill, where's Bill?
He's been out all night looking for a new body for you.
Wait, what? He's going to try and transplant my head onto another body? That's insanity!
Yes, and he's insane with the belief that he can do it. He won't rest until he finds the perfect body for you.
Perfect? For me? Or for him?
Well, he is brilliant, but shallow. Sorry.
Regardless, The tissues of one body would reject the tissues of another. The transplant would never take.
Oh, this new serum affects the lymphoid tissues here in the neck. Unfortunately, you still have a few of those. The lymphoids provide antibodies that usually attack foreign transplanted matter.
Oh, he may have produced results he didn't ask for.
Results? You mean like this?
Results more terrible than your arm of relative beauty. Results of power! Of magnitude.
Oh, power! What power? You, me, that thing in the closet are all ultimately in the doctor's power.
Why is it you only call him the doctor? Bill was your colleague. He was your peer.
There is no comparison. He will be deified for his work. Why should our souls remain subject to the flesh that they are trapped in? Every ounce of my surgical knowledge remains in my mind. I only need to be whole again. Am I not more than this one ruined limb?
I think you're much more than that, Kurt.
Mortality is simply a design flaw, one which the doctor will correct. The doctor believes in a world where we can be free from the tyranny of flesh, and his light will shine upon us all.
Bill is not sanctified. His name is Bill Courtner. Your name is Kurt. Something. This is cruelty. Surely you must see that.
I see nothing but an ungrateful patient. The future generations will remember him as the man who saved us all from death.
And what of you and I?
We will be remembered as his first great achievements. The Adam and Eve of his new world order. It's an honor to be a part of something bigger than yourself, something more important.
And nothing's bigger than Bill Courtner. Certainly nothing's more important. You're right about one thing, Kurt. You are nothing like him. You're nothing like him at all.
Well, yes, of course. He's a visionary. I'm just a
No.
guy.
You have something that Bill Courtner has lost. Humanity. If he ever really had any to begin with, you would have let me die. I heard you. Look, I'm sorry that I said that you weren't as horrifying as me. I can't imagine what it's been like for you, trapped for so long.
Well, it hasn't been easy. I've been so alone. At times I even miss those tedious conversations on the train. It's hard to believe, but I was a man once.
You are still a man, Kurt. A good man.
Well, yes, of course. I only lost my arm is all. No. Well, you see, what I meant was,
Nice to have company.
Yes, exactly. Wait, you think I'm a good man?
Help! Please help! I'm down here! Please help me! Don't let me die!
Jane, please, your condition is hardly stable.
Help!
You must remain calm.
Kurt, where are you? What's all that racket?
Bill, I am down.
Down here, doctor. Jan is awake. You really should.
There will be time enough for Jan later. I need you now.
But, doctor.
Kurt, stop what you're doing.
And come look at these photos with me. I need your opinion about something. We have places to go, people to see.
I'm sorry, Jan. The doctor should be down shortly.
No, Bill, please, I want to die. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone help? Papa always told me, never talk too loud, just do all the right things, make your family proud, lucky to be beautiful, he would always say, makes it easier to catch a man that's way. So I found myself a rich man, and I got myself a ring, and now I've lost my heart to Bill, and it's an awful thing. Break out of the darkness, come into the light. Let us blend our pain and anger let them go too far. By honoring your maidenhead, you'll be raising up the bar. To find a man with money, you must keep him wanting more. If I did all this, they promised I'd be happy, never poor. Bill was Mr. Perfect, but now he's fraying at the seams. He's a master of a nightmare not imagined in my dreams. Break out of the darkness, come into the light. We must blend our pain and anger and make this mess alright. We'll be at home in the darkness, find strength born out of tears. You the thing inside, me the thing out here. I will not rest, I promise you, till they're trembling in fear of you the thing inside, me the thing out here. Bill's the real monster, that much is crystal clear. Not you the thing inside, nor me the thing out here. No, not you the thing inside, nor me the thing out
What do you mean you haven't been to the morgue?
I'm banned. Long story. Jane is the one who has procured our body parts these last few months.
Then what have you been doing? What are these? Cheesecake shop. I thought you said you wanted my opinion on some transplant subjects.
Candidates would be more accurate. Kurt, we are going to the annual Miss Body Beautiful pageant.
What?
Kurt, relax. Listen, I want you to recall the conclusion we reached after our last round of applied trials.
We were encouraged. My arm, the specimen, lasted longer, but we couldn't account for how much of a part prior necrotic activity played.
It is clear to me now that we had not reached the limits of the serum, but merely the limits of our thinking.
I don't think I like where this is heading, Doctor.
We're late!
Hey, Dad.
Didn't expect to have to drive all the way out here to catch you. Well, couldn't miss it, right? Since your mother died, it seems to be our only real family tradition. Haven't missed one yet. Do you remember when you...
Dad, you remember Dr.
Kurt. Wonderful to see you again, Kurt. You gonna be joining us? I didn't know you and Bill worked together.
I've had a hand in some of his experiments.
Oh. Before we go, I need to get the head.
Your dad is a part of the project now?
No, he's just driving us to the pageant. It's a long-standing date. Been going since '06. Though, you gotta admit, the timing is perfect. Those girls will be the creme de la creme. How great is that?
Yeah, better get a move on. Don't want to keep the ladies waiting, huh? Hey, you suppose Marilyn will still be there? Knocked dead in 51, huh? What do you think, Bill?
Let's get this over with.
Tales of his many exploits and conquests, all of which seem to be be related to the Body Beautiful pageant. One wonders if he would have been so expansive had he known what nefarious plans his son possibly had for one of the lovely ladies of the pageant. As they enter the room, Bill and Kurt head to the back.
Damn, he missed the swimsuit portion of the contest. You remember Mary Lou? Winner in 52. Oh, that lasso routine.
That was 53, Pop, but yes, you won't let anyone forget. He threw the rope around his shoulders.
Threw the rope around my shoulder. Always sit up front, that's what I say, because you can never tell. Bill, what are you going to sit back here?
Yes, I'm fine back here with Kurt. You go on up front. Have some fun.
See when it's over, boys.
Okay, I think I figured out a way for your father to get some reward. Our work does have certain deadlines, Doctor.
Kurt, for pity's sake, try to enjoy yourself. You used to love research, remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, hi. Yeah, my name is Duke. And they just asked me to start filling in for Mr. Barker. So, bear with me. Okay. Oh, Mr. Barker, yes, we do expect him to make a full recovery. Thankfully, the fire from the errant baton did more damage to his suit than to his person, huh? Right. Okay, so welcome back to the Body Beautiful pageant. Now we're gonna move on to the question and answer portion of our contest. So, returning to the stage is Sizzling Samantha. It's not Samantha. Okay, so what's your name, miss?
Glenna Stein.
Okay, Glenna. All right, for your first question, what changes do you predict the next decade to bring? Decade is 10 years.
I believe great change is on the horizon. In the coming decades, strides will be made towards equality for us all. Not only for persons of color, but also for women. Soon we will stand up and demand the same rights as our white male oppressors. Then and only then will we receive equal pay for equal work. Women will be judged not only for our beauty, but for our accomplishments using the same standards as our male counterparts. Women will demand an amendment to the Constitution, an equal rights amendment, if you will, to make women's rights the law of the land. These things are sure to come to pass, but only if we unite in the fight to change the white patriarchal system of oppression that's currently
Wow. Thank you, Glenna. I think we get the idea. Now, it's time to give it a twirl around the stage.
I'm not finished. If we band
Yes,
together,
my
we
dear,
can
you
make
really are.
change.
Gentlemen, get
We
this
really need
female
to
off the
make things
stage,
happen.
please.
We are just as accomplished and have
Gentlemen!
skills.
Gentlemen! God, you are slow.
Are you going to be part of the problem, or are you going to be part of the solution? Write me in. Glenna Stein, write me in. Oh, women's rights! Women's rights! Women's rights!
Really? Well, I guess we've just about finished with the comic aspect of our show, haven't we? All right, now, let's get back to business. It is my extreme pleasure to welcome back... Yes, okay. To welcome back Sizzling Samantha from San Luis Obispo. Yes, Samantha, clear our palates, please, and remind us why we're here. Let's see what you've got. Taking Samantha out for a ride in an American-made auto is the sure way to make her motor purr. Yes, sir, this is one all-American girl through and through. So any of you college types had best keep that commie bunk under wraps. You want her to ride on your hot rod. Samantha Boats, let's give her your hand. Show her some appreciation.
Here's a scorecard. I check the box. Oh, that's funny. Choices, so many choices.
This is why you brought me here? To help steal a body from one of these poor girls?
Don't be ridiculous. We've been seen here. I want you to help me pick one out for later.
My God, Doctor, this isn't takeout!
Oh gosh.
Okay, so tell us, what is your favorite thing about home?
Home? Golly, well, it's where the hat is. Wait, no, what I mean, what I really mean is, it's where you hang your heart.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, I am so sorry. Let's try that one more time.
My dog lives there, and his name is Buttercup. Last year I had a dog named D'Artagnan. I miss him. Anyways, I have a home. It's at my house.
Next! Wow, okay, thank you, Samantha. That will be all. Round of applause for a simply lovely son man. What? Oh my God. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. What the?
The simple Samantha. Wouldn't she be a fair exchange for Jan? The benefit to science would be immeasurable. But I don't think her complexion matches Jan's very well. What do you think?
You are unbelievable.
Okay, we're back. Now it's time to bring darling Donna back to the stage. Yes, Donna! Never misses a baseball game. She's always there to cheer on her hometown sluggers to the big win. She is a girl who just loves it when you slide into home base. Nerdy Nedricks! Strike out. Every time. With Donna.
Come on, man.
And look at that smile, as American as apple pie. You know only a red-blooded American man will ever get a slice of that pie. No bones about it. Yes, I was just informed that our sponsors, in their wisdom, have decided to dispense with the question and answer portion of our contest.
Aren't you going to ask me any questions?
No, I am afraid not. I think we've had enough of that.
Really, it's fine. I'm well prepared.
Really, I think we've heard quite enough for one evening, so why don't you just go ahead and go out there and sell it, doll? That is what you are here for. Well, let's all give it to Donna, folks. Let's give her the big one. All right, now, gentlemen, just between us, we all know we don't care what, if anything, is in these women's heads. No, this isn't the beautiful mind pageant. No, this is the one, the only, the body beautiful pageant. Oh, I am so sick of your face.
Doctor, have you heard yourself? We talked about changing the world. We did not talk about committing murder to do it.
Okay, well, gentlemen, wow. This is highly irregular, but we've had a late edition, a very special treat, taking our contest to the next level, embracing the body beautiful philosophy and keeping our attention where it belongs. Behold, Cassandra! Body beautiful. And you have to admit, the mask, it adds a hint of the exotic, the erotic. It's a little extra something that makes this little man stand up and take notice. Check out Cassandra!
Nice.
Hello, nurse.
Doctor, please.
Oh, yeah, and for all you camera bugs out there, Cassandra's handing out cards to her private studio. The Gold Rush.
Quiet, Kirk. Look at this.
Jan will see reason, she'll soon come to know. There are no ends to the lengths they'll go.
Clearly.
This research I'm doing is all so sublime. History will absolve me of any small crime.
You think for 1 minute Jan would spend her life with a man who would murder to make her his wife?
Oh, look at that one, how she glides across the floor. She reminds me of someone that I've seen before. Honey, your real name is all I request. Are you that sweet girl that works the front desk?
Wow, now our Her beautiful body just can't be found. Cassandra, please. Just once more around.
I will be remembered for conquering death.
Come on, give us a hint. Is your real name there? Avez-vous et moi, on vous fait l'amour.
And Dan will be first to walk through that door.
Know that your rush to snuff out a life is really so you can have sex with your wife. Cause you know that's what this is really about. Oh, it isn't just a chance to check these girls out. Your vision is clouded, your thinking's not clear. Let's just forget all this, Doc, and go have a beer. You think for 1 minute Jen would spend her life with a man who would murder to make her his wife?
Are you playing the girl? Is this some kind of test?
Look at those legs and the shape of that breast.
Ooh, I know you. Did you dance in a chorus?
Oh my God! Look at you!
Can't be. I know who. It's Doris. Who? It's time to go.
Doris, is that you?
My name is Cassandra.
Cassandra, huh? That mask thing is new.
Dr.
How
Gardner,
come you left town? What's
Donor,
the
I
state?
understand you've been allowed certain liberties, but sir...
Back off, you
Dr.
I know it's you, it's fake. You need to listen to me.
Get your hands off me!
Do not force me to have you physically ejected.
Doctor, please, it's time to go.
Gentlemen, there are rules. You know this sort of behavior is reserved for after the competition.
All right, Bill, this is neither the time nor the place. Let's go.
Dr. Bill, we are running out of time.
You're right. It doesn't matter anyhow. It's not safe here, and the clock is ticking.
It's a quest for perfection, and I won't acquiesce. As a man of privilege, I get only the best. This opportunity won't go to waste. Can't you see this contest has proven my case? Jan will be thrilled with her new life. This man will keep her forever, forever